You know what's funny? Do you know what's funny? Look at that. As soon as I fired up, the phone ring. Phone ain't rang for 20 minutes, so all of a sudden I do this. Now, all right, let me put you on pause. I'll be back. Okay, where was I before we were so rudely interrupted by my job? You know, I'm thinking, am I supposed to be making videos while I'm working? Now, that's always been me. I've always been that kind of person. I have always been that kind of person. To push the limit, to take advantage of any opportunities that are left out there for me to do something extracurricular on the clock when I'm getting paid by somebody else. As long as I get my job done and done better than most of the people, done better than 9 out of 10 of the people around me, and I can still do extracurricular stuff like make videos about moisturizer. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to tell you about my moisturizer. This is my number one go-to moisturizer. This is the expensive one that I first got when I realized I needed to step up my soft skin game. So I went to CVS, went in there, I looked around, I said, forget the money, forget how much we gonna spend, I'm not getting the cheap stuff. I figured out years ago, Jergens and all that intensive care and all that stuff does not work on me at all. I need something more intensive. So what I did was I found raw shea butter. And somebody told me where I can get raw shea butter here in Los Angeles. So I would go to Zamzam's down on Crenshaw and see raw shea butter. I think this was about 10 bucks. I think this is about 10 bucks. And I get these once every 6 months or so. And I was putting raw shea butter on. And it was working. It was working. The whole thing is when you get out, while I'm in the shower, I dry off in the shower, put the shea butter on. So before I even get out the shower, it's not as cold in the wintertime. But it doesn't feel as cold in the wintertime because, you got the door shut. Even it's California, it's not Ohio or nothing, but it still gets cold and chilly. I don't care what you say. Hold up, I gotta handle something again. Hold up. So I would do is go on Crenshaw Zamzam and pick this stuff up and put it on my body. But then I got to the point where I was feeling like it wasn't being absorbed. It's number one, it's a lot of work putting raw shea butter on all this. This is a lot of real estate to be rubbing on. And it's like 5, 6, maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes after a shower, moisturizing. But it's worth it. It's worth it. So I was using this for like a few years, and it was doing the job because I needed something heavy duty. Because I didn't moisturize for years. I mean, I went years without moisturizing. I was being very bad to my skin, mistreating my skin. There's no doubt about that. And so once I realized that, hey, I need to soften up my skin, and then I realized not only did I soften up my skin, you don't feel as cold in the wintertime. Dry skin seems colder. You put this little moisturized stuff on, especially when I went back to Pittsburgh during the football games. I moisturized and lubricated and put on Vaseline and all kinds of stuff on me. I put a layer of ointment and gels and stuff on me and shea butters, and I was good to go. So anyhow, today I'm noticing also that this is wintertime is coming, that my showers are getting longer and hotter in the morning. I find myself just naturally staying in the shower a little longer and got it turned up a little bit. You can see where the handle is. In the summer, the handle is like that way. Then during the wintertime, you got to crank it up, get a little bit more heat in it. So I'm just sitting there and it feels so good just to be in the shower, just letting the warm hot water run off you and just, you get done, you dry off. And what I was doing now, okay, I got this stuff from CVS. This was like 17 bucks a jar. Right? So, and I ordered some online because I liked it. It was good. I mean, this is good stuff. It was probably better than what I thought it was. And I didn't mind paying 17, 18 bucks for it because I figured, I can afford it, number one. And number two, I wanted to treat myself to something I would be confident that worked. And I figured if I was spending this much money, it would work. So I bought a couple of these online, got them for the same price, blah, 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 blah. And then one time, so the Dane was shopping at Price Club and she was like, hey, look at this. And sent me a picture. Now this stuff you get from Price Club, right? You get 3 bottles of this for $15. Why are they calling me? Why? So where was I? I was talking about this stuff. So you get 3 of these for 15 bucks from Costco. So you take a look at that. So you get 3 of these and they look the same, right? You figure they look the same. But you know, doggone well, for the price difference, something is going to be, trippy. Already know that. Because of the price difference, something's going to be trippy. And sure enough, this stuff is a little lighter. It's a little lighter than this. This stuff goes on a little thicker. And this does say skin barrier. It definitely does give you a skin barrier. Moisturizing cream for normal to dry skin. This one is for very dry, sensitive skin. Maybe that's why it's so light. And this is what I use every day because, I'm cheap and I just figured I'd use this during the summertime. But during the winter, I need some juice. So what I did was this morning, I put a bunch of this on. Yesterday and today, I put a bunch of this on. And then I threw a layer of shea butter on top of it. Woo! I feel all greased up like a ham. Did I go to sit on the toilet? I got a grip. I used to be so dry. My skin used to be so dry and ashy that I sit on the toilet, I would fall off. I'd be like, whoa! But now I'm so lubricated and moisturized, and my skin got that nice little grippy feeling that I sit on that toilet, boy, I feel I got a grip. I can just get down then. Then I look at my hands, then I look at because what happened was I looked at my legs the other day, and I was like, did I moisturize today? And I was like, I did, but I was still dry. But I know it's the season. It's the wintertime season. And so it catches up with you. So, and my facial stuff. See, I got this stuff. See, I've got this stuff is good. I believe this stuff to be good because it was kind of expensive. Can you see that? It's CeraVe. It's the same thing, but this is for the face. Can you get that? Is the focus locked? How come it don't focus? It don't want to focus. Anyway, this is for my face. And broad spectrum SPF 30 moisturizes, blah, 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 blah. This is some heavy stuff. You put this stuff on, it's like a white film on your face until it dries out. That's what I put on my face to keep my face all young looking because I'm 58. I'm almost 60. You're probably saying, no, you can't be almost 60. You don't look nowhere near no 60. I'm 58. I'm 58. I'm 58. I'm 58. I'm 58. I'm 58. Okay, where was I? Oh, and then here's another one here. I filled this up with shea butter too. This is my travel one that I take. It's kind of a big one, so I don't really take it. I usually take a smaller one like this with me. But this one is a big one that I take when I used to go with shea butter only. And I would, moisturize every day, and I'll have to take a lot. If I go on a trip for like a week or so, I'd have to take this much with me. But now I just take this, I put this like in a little container, take some of this, and I take some with me. But during the summer, I'm not so much worried about it. During the summer, I'm just not sweating it because I'm sweating. I'm not sweating moisturizing because I'm sweating half the time. So that was my trip through my moisturizing scenarios here. I just wanted you guys to see that I stay lubricated now. My sister told me for years. My sister been telling me for years and years and years. She been telling me for years and years about Jergens, about this, about shea butters, about that, about this, about that. And I'll be like, yeah. But until, like I've said before, until something is said to where it resonates with you in your head, ain't no sense in it being said until it's said in a way that you are ready to take it in at that time. Anyway, my name is Jerry Mitchell. Just wanted y'all to see I wish y'all could see how supple and nice my skin is. I wish I could let y'all see that. But I just like to talk. I don't give a damn. You notice that? You notice that I just don't give a damn. I will put this thing on and just start talking. I don't need, I used to tell my old girlfriend, I said, I don't need nobody. If I call you and I'm talking, don't interrupt. Just let me talk. Because it really ain't about a two-way conversation. Because it's really about me talking. It's really about me getting it out. Let's just be real. I can be real. I can be real. I can be real. Sometimes it's just not about you and a relationship and us and togetherness and listening as much as talking and sharing and information. No, sometimes it's just about me saying what the hell I got to say and getting it out. And you listening, and then every now and then be able to repeat it back to me when I need it. Because sometimes they'll remember, they say, oh, you said this. And then you remember, oh, I did say that. And you'll tie it into something else you said. But the whole point is, how I don't want to use the word happy because I'm tired of using the word happy. How content or how fulfilled or how sustained or satisfied I could be just sitting in here in my room talking to a goddamn camera. Talking to a web camera and posting it. That's all I need to do. What's wrong with me? What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me? See, just get on here and be silly. Is there any reason? Is there any reason why I have to get on here and act a fool? Is there any reason for me to do that? Is what? And then I was thinking the other day, I mean, a few years ago, whatever, that I was like, just make a video. I was telling somebody, just make a video. Just make a video. And I realized everybody just don't make videos. Everybody just don't make videos like I do. Woo, good thing that mic is working. Everybody just don't make videos like you. I just make a video in a minute without even thinking about it. Boop, boop. There's another video. Boop, boop. I just start talking. I got no problem with getting on the camera and doing my talkie. So, I got to go to lunch. It's time for me to go to lunch. Anyway, my name is Jeffrey Scott Mitchell. And thank you for meeting my moisturizers and why I really do feel like a greased pig. Because I put it on this morning. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. So I put that layer of Cetaphil on. Then I went and I grabbed that shea butter and I shea buttered on top of that while I was still in the shower. So when I stepped out the shower, woo. And then the other day, I even sat down, I put raw shea butter on my feet. And I never do that. I put my pants on, my underwear on, and I was going to put my shoes and socks on. I was like, I stopped, went and got the shea butter, put some on my feet to moisturize them too. Anyhow. How long did I go? 11 minutes? That ain't bad. 11 minutes ain't bad. My name is Jeffrey Scott Mitchell, and I hope that things in your world, on your planet, in your universe, in your society, with your people, is everything that you can hope for them to be. Everything being relative. Your world ain't going to be like mine. Mine's ain't going to be like yours. More than likely, a lot of them may have similarities, but not be completely similar. And here's what I was thinking too. Here's another thing. I'm gonna throw this in there. I should save this. Some people are not comfortable being happy. Some people are more comfortable being sad. Some people are more comfortable being mad. Some people are more comfortable being solemn or a different vibe. It shouldn't be expected that everybody is more comfortable being happy. Whatever happy means, the stereotypical, traditional TV media happy, kids, house, car, job, diploma, blah, 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 house, whatever, whatever the things that, that people think that people need to be happy. The general idea, and I'm not faulting humans for having that. It's just the general idea of what we think happy is. And I get it. I understand it. We can put everybody in that little spot and we get it. But I realized that some people just aren't comfortable being happy. Their energy or their vibe or their tone or their manner, they're not comfortable being happy. Some people are more comfortable being mad. Some people are more comfortable being upset. Some people maybe be more comfortable being afraid or being nauseous or sleep or whatever. You can be these different emotions and have people who are more comfortable being different. And that doesn't necessarily I try to avoid the relative subjectiveness of happy, sad, mad, and all that. Just calling it just a emotion and making happy and mad and angry and upset equal. It's just regardless. Because I don't want it to seem like happy is better. Anyhow, I got to go. 4:30, I got to take a lunch. Anyway, my name is Jeffrey Scott Mitchell. I'm going to start recording, swinging on y'all 2 times for me.